Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. Another video. Today's video is all about Crobat. So, Unbroken Bones Crobat with Sound Whale ability, which says that when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you might prevent all effects of your opponent's attack, including damage done to Crobat, until the end of your opponent's next turn. And with the Sever Poison, we can hit for 60 if we have triple acceleration energy, and then place 4 damage counters between turns for the poison, which can be even increased for more with the more poison Seviper in play. But this is not all, because with just a single energy we can use triple poison and maybe even surprise strike our opponent. Good thing is that both Crobats have free retreat, so we can retreat for free as long as we have Crobat in play. What else we can find on this deck list? 1 Mew with the bench barrier, obviously, 1 Rangru with the resource management, and 4 copies of Jirachi with the Stellar Wish. I really want to start with Jirachi, so this is the reason why I'm running 4 copies of them. For the setup, there are 4 Mystery Treasures and 4 copies of Ultra Ball. Really like the Mysterious Treasure because we can search Mew, Seviper, Zubat, Crobat, and we can just discard 1 card instead of the 2 with the, for example, like with the Ultra Ball. 4 copies of Rare Candy, and then in addition to that, 2 Rescue Stretchers for Pokemon Recycle, 2 Shrines of Punishment, so we can apply some more damage between turns to our opponent GX Pokemons in play, and then 4 copies of each Escape Board and Spell Tag. I really like the Spell Tag because if we Sever Poison our opponent, and if we have Spell Tag, and if our opponent managed to knock us out somehow, we can still place 4 more damage counters somewhere on our opponent Pokemons in play. For the draw support, 4 copies of Cynthia, 4 copies of Lily, and then 2 of each Guzma and Quagsire. In addition to that, 4 of each Triple Acceleration and 4 Psychic Energies. And yeah, I mean, all of those cards can easily be recycled by the resource management, so I kind of like the deck list. It is pretty good, and it's also consistent, so I hope you're going to enjoy watching this video. So make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos if you're new to the channel. And yeah, let's move on to some game tests so you can see this deck in action, so see you in the game. Alright, so there is no basic Pokemon available in my hand. Gonna need to refresh the hand. Alright. This looks a little bit better. There is Jirachi and Zubat. Mystery Treasure, Escape Board, Ultra Ball, so a lot of good cards available in my opening hand. And I'm playing versus Pikachu Zekrom. So let's first see what we can get with the Stellar Wish. There will be a Lily. Alright, so I really like the Lily play turn 1. Let's go with something like a Ultra Ball for Rangru and a Quagsire. In addition to my second Zubat. Alright. Then I'm just gonna throw the Lily. Alright, there is a Seviper, and more than that. Alright, more than that, this looks good. 1 energy should be attached. And I'm gonna pass my turn for now. Alright, so what do I have in my hand sitting for the next turn? Rare Candy Crobat, Mysterious Treasure potentially for another Seviper if it's necessary, Quagsire, a Guzma as well, and there is Stellar Wish Jirachi sitting in front, waiting for another Stellar Wish. The question just remains, is it possible for my opponent that he can somehow play enough energy switches, or at least 1 energy switch, so he can use that full blitz? That's a good question. What I know here is that I'm weak on the lighting, so he can easily burn my Crobats, but unfortunately not with the Zapdos, because Zapdos cannot hit for the weakness. And you can imagine why, because in the mirror matches it would be just 1 energy Zapdos, knockout, 1 energy Zapdos, knockout. Alright, look what he did right there. He just... Okay, interesting. Interesting. That was an interesting decision. I don't know why he did that. I have no clue why he did that. But it even doesn't matter. So I'm gonna throw my Mystery Treasure for that Guzma. And I'm just gonna grab myself another Seviper in play, and the next play will be Stellar Wish. Okay, for potentially another rare candy, I can do that. And I'm gonna Cogus Trap him. So, in order to attack my opponent, we'll need to flip a coin. Okay, and with the triple poison, I can put 3 more poisons. So 5 damage counters between turns. Not bad for just a single energy, and knowing that he's also confused, I can live with that. So if my opponent flip tails on the coin flip, he's taking 3 damage counters back. If he flip heads on the coin flip, it's obvious that he's knocking me out. So Zero Aura and another Pikachu Zekrom. Alright, he can do a little bit better here with Retreat Switch, I guess. My guess is that next turn I'm just gonna play Cynthia. Ah, there is a Tapu Koko, so yeah, damage will be done right now, so he can knock me out. And guess what? I'm gonna put all 4 damage counters to his active Tapu Koko GX. Because theoretically I can swing for 120, and with the Shrine I can knock this Tapu Koko out. So I'm just gonna need, for example, Crobat and Triple Energy as a top deck. Which is probably not gonna happen. Mysterious Treasure is a top deck. Well, let's see. Maybe I can get another Draw Supporter. And I can. Alright, so then I'm just gonna need 1 card. So far, so good. Let's see. I'm going for my Crobat. Alright. And I can put him in play. I can protect my Crobat from the damage. And I'm ready to go with the Cynthia. So just a triple acceleration energy is the way to go. And there it is. I managed to get one. But there is no Shrine of Punishment for me in play, unfortunately. And with the Rescue Stretcher, I'm gonna just shuffle back those 3 Pokemons into my deck. And more than that, Sever Poison. Alright, so he luckily managed to escape the knockout, literally. I was just short for 1 card, and that was basically a Shrine of Punishment, which I couldn't get. Alright, so yeah, at least I managed to attack, so that's something. Damage cannot be done to my Crobat this turn because I used my ability. On the other side of the field, he can retreat for free, and I hope he will retreat for free, and then just... Even if he don't retreat for free, he already played Cynthia, so he can't scoop Tapu Koko from play. Which means that still I can get somehow... Oh wow, he decided to switch retreat, and then this is probably gonna be attack play. Well, that's also good. That's also a good option. There is no doubt about that I'm gonna use my Ultra Ball for Crobat and Cynthia. And I'm just gonna grab myself another Jirachi. So I'm just hoping for 1 card, and that card needs to be Shrine of Punishment. And so far I don't see Shrine of Punishment. However, I can knock my opponent out, but I'm just gonna risk trying to get that Shrine of Punishment in play. And I don't see it. I don't see Shrine of Punishment in play. Alright. Not looking good. I was able to knock him out with my Zubat, literally with the bite for 10. But I told myself, well, what if I just get Shrine of Punishment and then just knock the Tapu Koko between turns? It would be still good play. Still, the moment I put my Shrine in play, that moment this Tapu Koko will be knocked out anyways, so it really doesn't matter too much. As long as he can't scoop him with the Ace Roll or maybe hail with the Max Potion, I'm just perfectly fine. For the next turn, I'm gonna need Mew in play. It all depends where he's gonna put those energies. To the active Pikachu Zekrom, or to the banished one, to the active one, so he's looking for definitely to use that Tech Ball GX, which only means one thing. Stellar Wish for Ultra Ball. What can I do with Ultra Ball? pretty much nothing. Or actually I can. Almost forget about. I need that Mew on the bench in order to protect my bench from, you know, that powerful GX attack. And more than that, I'm ready with my triple acceleration energy to triple poison my opponent Pikachu Zekrom. Alright, and then again my spell tag hopefully will deal enough damage for the knockout versus this Tapu Koko on the bench. Whew, somehow I managed to protect my bench. So that Ultra Ball play was... Oh, Ace Roller for the next turn. Okay, I'm gonna need to... He played supporter card this turn. I'm gonna need somehow to knock that Tapu Koko out. Otherwise this is not gonna be good. Tag Ball GX. He decided to go for the knockout. And I decided to go all in here. Or maybe not. 210. Well, let's just not risk. Let's just go for the safe knockout. Still he's taking 6 from the poison. And he will be knocked out anyways from the poison at the end of the turn. So there's a Cynthia. Okay. 210. Stellar Wish into another spell tag. Looking good. I can bench down another Jirachi as well. And I can throw my Cynthia down. Alright, so I have enough resources there. And this is gonna be a Crobat play. And guess what? I'm gonna prevent my opponent from attacking that Crobat next turn. And all I really need to do right now is just pass my turn. And then from the 6 damage counters, his Pikachu Zekrom will be knocked out. And I'm ready to take 3 more prize cards. It is a Rescue Stretcher, it is a Skateboard, and it is a Ultra Ball. And it is a knockout. And I'm down to only 1 prize. So, still game is not over. Still he can maybe do something out here. But he already used GX, so yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he can, maybe he can't. There is a Guzma play for my Seviper. Alright, how many Guzmas do I play? Only 1. I burned both Koga Strap as well. And I need my Stadium so badly, otherwise my Crobat will be knocked out and then I'm not gonna have another... Only 1 Guzma has been played. Alright, it really scares me to see only 1 Guzma in his discard pile. Unfortunately, this cannot be attached. Wow, amazing. The only thing that I can do, I can just pass my turn and hope that he don't have another Guzma available in his hand. Alright, so down to 1 prize. But those Pokemon have just a lot of HP, plus he have Ace Roller sitting in his hand. Knowing that your opponent have Ace Roller sitting in hand is just so bad. I mean, just a spell tag top deck once again. If he can retreat, at least I can try to deal some damage. Alright. Where is my Shrine of Punishment? How many Drow supporters did I play? 2, 6, I have 2 more Lilies left. Yeah, there is a full Blitz. Where he's gonna put those energies, that's the good question. Probably on another Pikachu Zekrom. Or maybe even on Zeraora. To Pikachu Zekrom number 2. Alright, then I'm going to this one. So I need to set up somehow another Crobat in play. I played 3 rare candies, which means that I still have like 1 more left. First I'm gonna use my... First I'm gonna actually put my Zubat on the bench. Then I'm gonna triple accelerate energy. And then I'm gonna Stellar Wish, hopefully for the Shrine, finally. Finally for the Shrine of Punishment. And then the only thing that I can do is just use Sever Poison. And at least between turns some damage can be done. And I'm ready to see Ace roll a Scoop, and then probably knock out with this Pikachu Zekrom. Which means I'm just... Alright, if he do that, then he can easily lose the game. Because of the Shrine being involved in play. Okay, so this might be a GG. Ace Roller. Energy. I mean, it will be a GG as long as I have my... So he don't have energy to attack? Seriously? What the heck did just happen there? Did I actually miss something out? Like, seriously, dude, what happened? I mean, if I have Guzma, game is over. That's it. I have Guzma, so the game is over. Oh, actually, it might be over because I didn't get that Oranguru, so I can miss Guzma, literally. Oh, actually, no, it won't be over. Even with the Guzma, I'm just hitting for 120. Then he have probably another Ace roll already. Alright, never mind. Sever Poison. Gonna hit for 120 with the Shrine. 130. So actually Spell Tech can finish the job, but did I miscalculate myself? He made a mistake not putting third energy to the Tapu Koko, and there's another retreat, and if he knocks me out, then I can knock him back with the Spell Tech. No, he just decided to pass us the turn. He just decided to pass us the turn. And time's in my favor, actually. Wait a second, Stellar Wish. For the rare candy, just in case. Okay, 150. Is he maybe waiting for another Ace roll play? Is he waiting for another Ace roll play? I don't know, because if he passes this turn right now, then the game is over because Shrine will just knock the Tapu Koko out. I'm scratching my head and I'm just wondering what is going on. Oh, there's even Marip, so he's running also a Ampharos GX. Retreat? Pass? Pass, okay, then that's the game. That is the game. That is the game, and yeah, he just decided to concede it. So that is the GG. Crobat MVP with his own whale. Yeah, so what else to say? I mean, that can actually work. So we have stage 2 Crobat finally playable. The last Crobat I remember that was decent. It was a Crobat Prime, and right now we actually have new Crobat that can even be playable in the current format, and I kind of like it. So that's the GG. Alright, flipping heads of the coin flip, starting first. Let's take a look at the opening hand. I hope I can start with Jirachi. No sign of Jirachi in the opening hand, but at least there is a skateboard, so I can still retreat my Zubat with it. Ultra Ball for Jirachi, use Stellar Wish. So there's a lot of potential options that I can do at my turn 1. So let's just use that first Jirachi in play. Alright, first I'm gonna play Lily, obviously, and then there's gonna be another Jirachi, and then I need to retreat, attach my skateboard, use the Stellar Wish for the rare candy potentially. Yeah, why not? I can do that. I can have theoretically Crobat attacking next turn, so why not to do that? Okay, and so far this is just it. Yeah, I can Stellar Wish, I can evolve into Crobat, and more than that, I can attack with my triple acceleration energy, and more than that, I can use my Sound Whale and prevent the damage done to my Crobat at my opponent next turn, which is a very important thing. So, on the other side of the field, Naganandel, Quagsire deck. Well, in theory and on the paper, this deck is much stronger and better and a higher tier deck than this deck that I'm playing. So it is gonna be a really interesting matchup to watch out. So yeah, I have opportunity to take the first prize card in the game, which is always good, especially in a one prize attack matchup. Alright, so the most important thing here is the fact that I need Draw Supporter like Cynthia, or maybe Mysterious Treasure wouldn't be bad as well. Throwing out one of my spell tags, I don't know why, but I will actually just grab myself another Zubat. And right now I can use my Sever Poison and knock that Wooper has out. Alright, there we go. And there is a Lily. A little bit too late, I should say. But I guess always better late than never. So there's the first Naganandel, and there's a charge up. At least the best thing is that I managed to knock that Wooper out, so right now my opponent cannot use Quagsire advantage. And there is a Ninetales GX with that Ice Blade and Ice Pad GX, and that actually considered me a little bit, because he can simply transfer all of the damage to me. Yeah, as things looking right now, this is gonna be just Mysterious Treasure into the triple poison Crobat. There we go. So looking forward to grab that triple poison Crobat, and also looking forward to play the Lily. I have free retreat, so the only thing that I need is a energy, which I couldn't get. And we're gonna go with Mysterious Treasure for another Zubat so far. Looking forward for another one. I already played my supporter card, so the only thing that I can do, I can use my Stellar Wish. And why not to use that Stadium to remove my opponent's Stadium from play. And for now, I'm just gonna pass and see what's gonna happen next. Potentially next turn my opponent can go for 160 or 80. Oh, actually lighting, so he can't knock me out by the Naganandel because I don't have weakness. Okay, that's good. Energy attached. Jet Gazier. Alright. I can do that. Still, I don't have weakness, so why not? I can retreat for free, plus I can just use my Sever Poison. It really doesn't matter. It will be my turn, and the top deck will just be a spell tag. So time definitely to play Cynthia and see if I can get that energy in play. And there is the energy in play. But what I'm gonna do here is that I'm gonna retreat to my new Zubat, and then I'm gonna use my rare candy play to my triple poison Crobat. And I'm just gonna use my triple poison this turn. There we go. So only 3 damage counters between turns. I didn't want to use my Sever Poison and neither waste my triple acceleration energy. Because my main targets are gonna be those Naganandlos on the bench anyways. And with a little bit of poison damage down to my opponent Ninetales, maybe I can surprise him and simply knock him out with a single shot. So far 3 Crobats in play, and there is a Guzma play for my Jirachi or another Crobat, so he decided to go for the Crobat instead. And turn point for 80. Alright, sounds fair, I guess. I can then swing for like 120. But what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna retreat, and then I'm gonna use my triple acceleration energy, and then I'm gonna use my surprise attack, which will be enough for the one-hit knockout. And then I'm going down to 4 prize cards, so 2 prize ahead of my opponent. And I lost my triple acceleration energy, which means that I have only 2 copies of them left in my deck. So there is 1 Aqua Patch. Alright, he is going to charge that Volcanion. Well, he is the only attacking Pokemon that he have right now available in play. And I'm down to 2 triple acceleration energies. So that basically means that I'm gonna need Koga until the end of the game. So maybe retreating to Jirachi and trying to find Koga's trap wouldn't be the worst possible idea in the world. And this is actually the play that I'm looking forward to do. And if my opponent can find a Quagsire, then he can simply evolve Ditto into Quagsire, move some energies to the active Ninetales and attack. But looks like how this is just not gonna happen so far. Alright. Meanwhile, still a wish. For Cynthia, I guess. Looking to put my energy and to play my Cynthia. Alright, perfect. Another Zubat. Let's see if we have another rare candy available. Yes. So it is definitely worth to put that Zubat in play. Okay, I'm done for now. I'm passing my turn. Well, the problem is that I didn't count on the Ice Blade Snipe on the bench. Damn it. Yeah, this is gonna happen. Probably this is gonna happen. He's gonna snipe me on the bench for 50. Why I didn't count on that, I don't know. I have no clue why. Well, there's an Ultra Ball, so this is going to be probably Quagsire, and it is. Watch out Quagsire with that ability which says that you can move energy from your bench to the active Pokemon, and it needs to be a water energy, of course. So he will move 1 energy, probably to use maybe even a Blizzard Edge. I wouldn't use Blizzard Edge if I am my opponent. And prevent all effects of your opponent's attack. So yeah, I can even prevent his Ice Pet GX. Okay, so Ice Blade, okay, so he actually decided to snipe my Crobat instead of the Zubat, so this is even better. Alright, I managed to wake up. Koga's Trap top deck. Perfect. Stellar Wish. Into another rare candy. Which is basically bad for now. Okay. So what can we do here? If I play my Koga's Trap, if I just hit for 120 and between turns, because of the poison, my opponent can get some damage counters as well. Nah, it's not worth, I guess. What is worth to do, definitely a Koga's Trap, so I can poison him and confuse him, and then I can triple poison him. Alright, there we go. So if he flipped tails on the coin flip, he won't be able to attack, which means that I can retreat next turn and knock him out with my triple acceleration energy. So there's a Lily, so he definitely needs to retreat. Well, Volcanion can't knock me out. The only Pokemon that can actually knock me out is a Quagsire. but it's not worth to do that, I guess. There's a charge up, so I'm gonna need one big top deck, and that top deck needs to be a Guzma. Actually, no. There's not too many things that I can do with the Guzma. Alright, so I should grab that Koga's Trap turn before. Well, I guess my mistake. I'm just gonna triple poison him, so for now. I'm just gonna triple poison him because next turn I can surprise strike him. And I needed to do that in order to prevent knockout this turn. Once I knock his Volcanion out, things are good. He decided to go for Jirachi. So this might be a knockout versus my... Nope, okay, so actually he decided to take a prize this turn with Volcanion once again spreading the damage around the board. Yeah, right now this Volcanion is a big threat. I need to knock him out this turn somehow. And I have triple acceleration energy available, so knockout is definitely available. And there is a spell tag. So what can we get with the Stellar Wish? Guzma. I'm hitting for 120 anyways, so I'm knocking him out. And I need to refresh my hand. I need much better hand than this one. I need that Rescue Stretcher, there's no doubt about that. So I'm gonna play my Cynthia and see if I can maybe get Rare Candy Crobat play, or maybe not. Alright, anyways, hitting for 120, better than nothing. Surprise strike, taking the knockout, a very important knockout. But the big problem is that I'm down to only one triple acceleration energy, and this might cause a huge trouble here. Yeah, only one left, so there is a washout, and this is probably going to be just a snipe for 50, maybe to one of my benched Pokemons. Maybe not, we shall see. Spell tag so far keeping me in the game, because I can apply some pressure to these Ninetales, but I need to avoid somehow that Ice Pad GX. So the thing that my opponent can do, he can move all damage counters right now from the Ninetales to my Crobat, and then he can knock me out. And I think literally this is the best play that he can do right now. Because if he do that, then yeah, so Ice Pad GX as expected. But I won't be even able to do my spell tag play. Alright, I still have Koga's Trap, but he can retreat for free, literally for free. Alright, so time to put my Seviper in play and see if I can get maybe a Rare Candy. Yes, I can get Rare Candy, which is a good thing, because I can have another Crobat available in play. And this needs to be a Rare Candy play. And I need to protect this Crobat for like a one turn. Energy to be attached, retreat obviously. And time to use my Koga's Trap so I can confuse this Ninetales as well. He's down to 3 prize cards, meaning that he can knock me out with the Naganandle next turn. And that looking pretty bad, because if he decides to retreat right now, and plus he have another Ninetales in play as well, so I simply don't have enough damage. And there is a Guzma. And he made a mistake there, because right now he won't be able to basically attack my Crobat because I use my ability, which is a Sound Whale. And that was a horrible mistake actually. Especially if he decides to hit for like 160 right now with the Blizzard Edge, and if he just throws 2 energies out. Maybe he just decides to Ice Blade my Jirachi on the bench for the prize, which is again mistake. Because after that, he's basically losing a ability to strike for 160 with the Turning Point. And my top deck is just a Lily. So let's see. 1 triple acceleration energy left. I don't have options to... Alright, so I guess I'm not gonna even need this Psychic Energy until the end of the game, so I can discard it. And I can literally play a Lily for 6. I still have Rescue Stretcher, so I can get some resources back into game. And I can Sever Poison him, then he can just obviously retreat. If I triple poison him, he can still retreat. Game is lost, that's for sure, because I'm running out of the resources. But just for the fun, I guess I can use Sever Poison and hit for 60 and then just place 6 more damage counters between turn on the Poison Ninetales. So it is 120. But without options to hit for more. There is a Quagsire washout, so this is going to be 120 damage knockout, looks like. Yeah, Blizzard Edge. So he decided to knock me out, which doesn't matter too much. He will be knocked out by the poison. If I only had my spell tag available, that would be a GG. But can I actually do something out still here? I think I can't. Or I think I maybe can. Oh yes, if he don't have Guzma, I can still potentially win the game. I can still potentially win the game. Alright, so what do I need to do here? I need basically to... Oh, no, I can't. I can't hit for 120. I was looking to surprise attack his Quagsire on the bench for 120, and then if he would just attack me with the spell tag, I would just knock this Ninetales out. But yeah, it is just impossible to do that right now when I think twice. He only have 2 cards available, so maybe I can just gamble and Hydro Pump. Yeah, he can just... Yeah, literally the only option available for me here is just to catch that Quagsire in the front, pass the turn and see if I can maybe win by forcing my opponent to deck himself out. But wait a second, can he use Washout? Yeah, he can even use Washout as often as you like during your turn. Before your attack, you can move from your bench to your active Pokemon. So still he can wash out. Yeah, I thought that he won't be able to wash out, but he can still wash out and knock me out. So yeah, I could basically go down to 1 and then he would just knock me out. So the turn when he attacked me with Volcanion, he actually won the game. So Volcanion was definitely MVP in this matchup. Oh, so he also playing a Fighting Quagsire that he can simply counter that Pikachu Zekrom deck. There is also Ninetales that can basically hit for 160 with the Blizzard Edge, couple Tapuleles, so he also played Naganilus for the charge up. There's Volcanion. Yeah, really good deck list from my opponent. Only 8 water energies, and so far with only 8 water energies he managed to take them out all. So yeah, GG, thumbs up for the deck. Definitely congratulations my opponent on the win. And that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoy watching it. Make sure to hit the thumbs up and sub to the channel for more videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.